Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at this right here. Um, this is the new Capsule 3 Pro Plus. Has high-res audio, wireless LDAC support. The inside packaging is recycling, so I like that. It's responsible. There is a 12mm dynamic driver unit and an XMEMS micro speaker. Second generation amplifier chip. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it's pouring like crazy out there. 43 hours of playtime, hybrid active noise cancellation, Bluetooth 5.3, 20 to 40 kilohertz, working as 10 meters, playtime 6.5 hours for the units, an additional 43 with the charging case, and there's the milliamps, 500 milliamp and 35 milliamp for the units. That's basically the information on here. Besides this, and you take this sleeve off. Soundpeats always seems to be making a really nice product. I like this responsible packaging, and you open it up like it's a gift. There you go. You got your stuff right up here. You got your unit right here. It's usually wrapped in plastic. And don't forget when you take it out, to take off the blue tape so it'll start charging and it'll connect. You need to at least take it off and then you put them back in. This is the case. Obviously right now I'm using the microphone from the unit so you can hear how that does. USB-C. A really nice looking case. Reminds me of some of the other upper ones that we have, like the Opera. Love the Opera. This is just a soft foam. There's nothing there. So soft foam on the top, and you pull this out, and there's the box. And this will contain your other things. So I'm going to put that right there, and we'll put that right over there, if it stays. And let's see what's inside this. Okay, so you get some tips. And they're nice looking tips. They actually look like IEM tips. You get a charging cable, little short one, type C to A, which is good because you don't usually get that with a lot of different things. And then you'll get your user guide. And look at this. You know, I absolutely love pandas. That's pretty cool. So you have your user guide that explains the touch controls and dual connection. Has a ton of features, and they'll be up on the website once this comes out. As I'm doing this right now, this video, it is, what is today, the 6th? This is not coming out for 20 days. I've already had this for quite a few days now, testing it out. And I'm not allowed to post this because it's under like an embargo until the 26th. So I'm going to have a discount code in the video as well. Time to show you the units. Hopefully I don't set off the touch controls. Here they are. They really do look nice. Really premium look to them. Overall, inside, some beautiful looking nozzles in there. It's kind of got like a dome shape. I don't know if that's because of the MEMS, but this is all touch. You can do the volume and everything right from this. So, the most important part. There is a ton of features. There's ANC, there's pass-through, there's multi-point connection, high-res audio, LDAC support for the other codes as well. I'm not sure, it doesn't say if this has aptX or not. But I mean, once you have LDAC, you know, you really don't need anything. And if you're just listening to these casually, you know, like AAC or whatever it's called, that's just fine anyway. But I do like the LDAC, definitely. Comfortable in the ear. It's that typical shape, the pod shape that you get, but with the tip, which is really good. I don't like the ones that just kind of rest on your ear. I have them somewhere over there. I have like one pair that I have that I actually like the sound. The rest of them I don't. This I like the sound very much. So we've done a review on a lot of different Soundpeats products. I mean, we've had um, the Air Pro, the Air Plus, or whatever it was, the Opera, the Engine, um, just a ton of things from them. The nice headphones they just came out with. They make a nice quality product. Um, I think they've filled the space. I think Empow a long time ago made a bunch of nice things and then they just disappeared. I think Soundpeats has definitely taken up the mantle and is very, very good for a nice, really well built product that performs as good as it looks. I like the little thing right there. It says, hear your imagination. And it's actually spelled right. So that's good. So anyway, sound-wise with these. Now, audio files. I mean, right now in the app, I've been testing it with the app, and the app doesn't support the EQ yet. I believe when these will be released, it will support the custom EQ and the different EQ things. So I'm going to talk to you about the sound stock. Later on, the app automatically recognizes these, but later on, you'll be able to customize. So I'm just going to talk about stock sound right out of the box. Connecting to the Samsung Galaxy and the Pixel and the iPad and what was the other one? Motorola or something or other. Stylus 2024, whatever it's called. Anyway, testing all of those. I believe the Stylus and the Samsung have Dolby Atmos, and the Pixel has its own way of sounding. And we also have the Samsung, what's the A73 5G? I think that was the best of the A series at the time. I think the best A series right now is like A53 or whatever. But that's off the subject. Anyway, sound-wise, you're getting a very deep, resonant bass. There's a powerful thump, and that will depend on what type of music you're listening to. If you're listening to hip hop or some type of bass boosted music, then it's really going to come through. If you're listening to classic rock, you're just going to get that nice speedy, type of punchy bass with that little sub bass hint there. Regular music, you're going to get an authoritative bass that doesn't step over the mid range amazingly. The mid-range of, I guess, the mids and the highs are handed by the XMEMs or something like that because they're like completely sounding different from the subwoofer. The subwoofer has this nice deep, wide, kind of fast decay bass that gives you that big rumble, but it goes away. Trying to think of a song. Fireflies from Owl City. It has like a nice deepness to it when it's doing that, the rhythm. My go-to is usually Lamb of God, Laid to Rest for the double bass. There are a bunch of other songs like from Meshuggah and stuff like that that I like to use as well. And then like kind of like pop, Imagine Dragons and AOL Nation and stuff. I listen to get the bass. Now listening to like country, there are some country songs with a really nice deep bass line. Like the song Speed and Slow Down, they have a nice kind of bass line to them too. So we get a nice sense of the bass here. Some people may just find it bass heavy a little bit with some of those songs. But what you're also going to notice is you're going to notice some nice sparkling highs. And I don't mean like harsh, just really good detailed sparkling highs. And kind of almost like neutral mid-range. It's a little on the brighter side, the mid-range, which really helps with that bass. So these sound really fantastic. I mean, like these, I definitely put in fun. And some songs, the bass isn't that prominent on the song. It depends on the recording. So you're just going to hear a nice, good bass. But ultimately, really, really good bass, really nice mids, and really good high expression there. Good energy, good sound stage as well. And of course, once it's finished in the app and these are actually released. You're going to be able to tune it any way you want anyway, so that's not that big of a deal. I like the sound, though. The stock sound, stock tips, excellent performance, very, very fun sounding, with decent clarity and details as well. I know there have been a couple that have come out, those one mores that were just out, and the tins, just all bass, 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 bass. Then it makes the mids overly thick. I think the mids on this have leaned toward the thinner side, but they're not horribly thin, just very, very clear and kind of on the neutral side of things. And I think that just the bass and the treble have much emphasis there as well, but you can still hear the vocals perfectly clear. They're in front of the music, even with that bass pounding. So they did a good job. Ultimately, this video will be out on the 26th. So hopefully we're all safe in the future. This has been the Capsule 3 Pro Plus. I don't know if there's a Capsule 3 and a Capsule Pro, but this one is the Pro Plus out of them. So it's the best model out of those, if there is one. Very, very nice looking. I like the way they do that with the Soundpeats and the metal there. I still got the plastic over it to protect it. This is all a nice matte finish, so you shouldn't have to worry about fingerprints very much. So I like that as well. They tend to listen to feedback from people. And this has worked out good. And I think the capsules themselves are also matte, maybe a little bit shinier than the case, but they really look nice. I mean, these look like they're a lot more expensive than they are. That is for sure. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.